So you want to start your own YouTube channel, but you don't know where to start. And not any YouTube channel, you want to do a makeup, a beauty YouTube channel. Well, my friend, you just came to the right place because in this video, I am going to teach you, not going to teach you, I'm going to give you some tips of things that you can do to start your own, again, beauty YouTube channel. So before we begin, hello, my name is Carla and I am a makeup enthusiast, love to create looks and have fun with the makeup that I already have. I occasionally buy new products and review them for you guys. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. And of course, today's video is a little bit different than what I normally do. So if this is some kind of content that you are interested in, like some tips on how to, I don't know, whatever, guys. Make sure you let me know in the comments down below and I will be more than happy to, help you with whatever I can help you in the things that I've learned in my almost 1 year on YouTube. But enough chatting, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first. Here in this video, I'm not going to teach you the technicalities of lighting and cameras and all that stuff, like thumbnail. I'm not going to teach you any of that, okay? If you want to watch how to do those things, I'm gonna leave 3 videos linked in the description box down below that I think were really helpful whenever I wanted to start. This is more about like really focused on makeup content, because whenever I started my beauty YouTube channel or my makeup YouTube channel, I couldn't find anything related to this. And even though I found a few videos of it, I still think it was really focused on like the technicalities of lighting and background and all of that. And that's not what I wanted. That's not what I needed to know to, make my way on this beauty YouTube community or whatever. And as you can see, I mean, I only have 571 subscribers as the time I am recording this video. It's not like I'm any big person or whatever at all by any means, but I am just here to show you the things that helped me that might help you. All right, guys, so let's begin. I personally, and I might be wrong again, this is not a, this is not the last word or anything in this type of thing, but what I've noticed is that there are 2 types of beauty YouTube channels or makeup YouTube channels. One is your reviews, and the other one is more focused on what you already have and being creative. So let's start with the first one, the review channel. This one, it's, as the word already itself it's saying, it's a review channel. You are mostly going to focus on buying the new products, reviewing the new products, and giving your opinion on those products that you just tried. So a few examples of this, review channels are Morgan Turner. She is a huge makeup reviewer, a full-time makeup reviewer, YouTube, whatever. The point is, that's what she does. She reviews makeup. She gets the newest makeup. She gets the newest collections. She tries them on for you on camera and gives you her first impressions. And then, later on she keeps using them and maybe sometimes she'll give you her final thoughts. Another one that I've found that it's very heavily focused on a review, it's Brittany Ray. She is newer on the makeup channel. Her channel is pretty much new, but she also does that. Like, she is coming up with reviews and reviews and reviews. So that is what a makeup review channel is. It's you just get the newest products and you start reviewing them, putting, trying them on camera, giving your first thoughts or impressions on it, and helping people make an informed decision on whether they will or will not buy that product. Now we have on the other side the other type of channel, the more like creative and using what I have type of channel. I really don't know what to put, what word to use for that type of channel, but I like to think that I myself am that kind of channel. I am not here to review every single makeup product that I have. I am more focused on a project pans, and this is what like this creative part comes in. This type of channels focus more on shop my stash, project pans, multiple looks with one palette, and coming up with looks for certain seasons, or doing, just other things rather than just buying the newest makeup and reviewing it, These are more focused on using what you have, being a responsible buyer, or just basically purchase responsibly, purchase with, I don't know, being more mindful of the purchases that you make on makeup. A few examples of this kind of channels is Sarah Rose. She is really big into having a curated collection and being very mindful of the things that she decides to bring into her place, into her space, and not just purchasing everything new that comes out there. And recently, another person that decided to jump into this more, hey, let's be more mindful and be more creative with the things that I already have, it's Angela. Angela, she just started, this year she decided to do the change of trying to use more of the things that she has and enjoying more the products that she already has in her collection. And I think that is amazing because Angela, she is a big YouTuber, guys. I think she has probably more than 500,000 subscribers. She's over there on the 500K subscribers. So for a person like her, that big, to be making this decision of becoming more thoughtful about her purchases and really enjoying the makeup that she already has, I think that's huge. So those are what I think the two type of beauty or makeup YouTube channels that are out there. So here is where you need to decide what kind of YouTube channel do you want to start. And you might be like, I really don't know, I kind of like this, but I really like that. Let me give you a few pros and cons about each one of them to help you decide which one is best for you. So let's start with the review channel. What are the pros of having a review channel? And I'm going to be reading my notes, so if you see me like looking down, please excuse me. I'm trying not to forget any of the things that I have over here. So let's see, pros of a review channel. I'm gonna list them over here. So we have faster growth. Definitely those type of channels grow really fast because we are talking about new products. So everybody's looking for reviews of those newest products and they are going to watch the videos that are talking about that product. Therefore, they'll go watch your video. If they like you and they see that you have more of this type of videos, they're going to subscribe. And in my opinion, or what I've seen, I feel like this type of channels grow really fast, and you get like a lot of views within one video like this. But other than that, I honestly, I personally couldn't find another pro about this kind of channel. If you know any other pros of a review channel or that you consider being a pro, please let me know in the comments down below. I will happily add it in here or on a future updated video about this. Now let's go with the pros of starting a channel where you are using the things that you already have. In this one, some of the pros is that you can create content around makeup that you already have. You don't need to go out there and purchase the newest thing to create new content. You can just use, again, what you already have in your collection. And some of the content that you can create with the makeup that you already have are project pans. I feel like people really enjoy project pans, especially lately. At least in my channel, I know that those are the videos usually that do the best. And within project pans, I know that there's many variations of it, like deck of panning and I don't know what else, but those are things that you could start with the makeup that you already have. Another type of content that you can create with makeup that you already have, it's shop my stash, where you basically go through your collection, you shop what you have and create content based on that. Again, another pro because you don't have to spend money and you're again focusing on just showcasing and using products that you already have. Another kind of things like multiple looks with one palette. Also, another pro that I've seen recently is that there is a potential growing market for this. I feel like this 2023, I saw a lot of people changing their content. Like I said earlier, Angela, recently, a lot of big YouTubers or more on the bigger side, I don't know if I said that right, are trying to be more mindful of their purchases. And then I see the comment section on that video and I see that a lot of people are like, yes, this is awesome, we should be doing this, I want to do this, I have so much makeup, I don't know what to do with it, I have more makeup than I can use in a lifetime, all of those things. And they are feeling like, great, this is an opportunity for me to start using this and stop buying because my wallet is feeling it, or just in general, because we don't need that much. Another pro of these is that just because you have a creative or use your own things type of channel doesn't mean that you cannot do reviews. You can still do reviews once in a while whenever you try a new product. So it's not like because you are just this kind of channel, oh no, you cannot do reviews anymore. Like, no, you can still do that kind of content. And last but not least, you could be, what other than you are going to be saving a lot of money because let's be honest, you got to be a little bit up there to start getting PR and stuff. So while you get up there with your review channel, you're going to have to buy everything, which takes me, I guess I already went ahead a little bit. Let's talk now about the cons of each channel. Let's talk about the cons of being a review channel. First of all, whenever you start, because you're new, let's say you have 0 subscribers, you are not known in the makeup community, makeup, whatever, you need to have money. You need to have money to keep up with all the new releases that you're gonna have to be purchasing it to review before you start getting PR. And even if you get PR, you're not always going to get every single product or the products that you want to review. So sometimes you're gonna have to buy them yourself. But yes, until you start getting PR, you're gonna have to purchase the products yourself, which means you need to have the money to do so. Also, in most cases, because everybody's trying to get their review out there, and once the big channels get their review out, it's harder for smaller channels to get their videos viewed or to get some traffic into them. So and they do, the big channels also do, but you need to pay for expedited shipping so you get the products fast, which means more money. And then, not only that, you need to have the time to record and edit those videos soon, so your video, like I said, it's up there soon enough for people to watch that review while the content is relevant. Otherwise, if you wait like 3 weeks to a month, it's not gonna happen. Like, you are still gonna get views, obviously, but you are not gonna get as many views as you will if you put the video out there on a timely manner, meaning like really close to the launch date of that product. And another thing that this is completely personal. Another thing that I think is that review videos only stay relevant for a certain amount of time. Like, while that product is hot or that product is like, the newest thing, people are watching for those reviews and those things. But later on, they are not watching reviews of that product anymore unless later on somebody decides to purchase it. And same thing happens with every single product. So your videos don't stay relevant for a long time, which means that even though you might get a few thousand views at first, that growth, it's not going to stay consistent. Like, you're going to have, like, let's say 1K views on that video for 3 weeks. But then after that, the views are going to die. You're not going to have anything. And that's it. So what I'm trying to say is that this kind of videos are not videos that are going to keep giving you views in the long run. Now let's talk about some of the cons of starting a channel with products that you already have, aka Project Pan / Shop My Stash, blah 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 channel. So one of the cons is that this type of channel, 100% it is a slow growth channel. You are not going to get people subscribing to your channel like, from day to night. It is a slow growth. I've definitely noticed that, people that started at the same time that I did, but because of the different content, those people were review and I was Project Pan, those people are already getting monetized, whereas I am not. I am not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. 100% slower growth. That's one of the cons. Another one of the cons is that you really gotta get creative with video ideas and stuff, because your content can get so repetitive that, it's just like, oh, great, another Shop My Stash. Oh, great, another Project Pan update. And not only can be boring for people, but it can also become boring for you. It can start getting a little like, tedious to do the same videos over and over and over again. So that's one thing to consider also. That's why I say that you can, include reviews here and there. You don't have to exclusively not buy any kind of makeup at all. No. But yeah, another one of the cons that I see with this kind of content, it's that some videos are going to do really good, some videos are not going to do that great. But I think that goes with also reviews. If you're reviewing a product that not everybody wants to, or it's like a product, you're not going to get that many reviews. What I'm trying to say is, you might get a whole lot of reviews on your intro Project Pan, but then on your first update, if you don't have a really good update, if there's no empties, if there's not a bunch of progress, people might get bored and be like, and stop watching your project pants or even unsubscribe to your channel. So those are things that you definitely have to consider whenever it comes to creating a channel using things that you already have. Other than that, guys, I don't think I can see any other cons. I personally noticed that, even though I have a slower growth, I had a pretty decent rapid growth whenever I started my Vlogmas. So the more I put out there, the more people were, watching my videos and subscribing. So definitely during the month of December, I want to say that I had probably the biggest increase in the shorter amount of time that I've had since March last year. But my growth again started to slow down because I'm not putting content out there as frequent as I was and all that stuff. But it's possible, guys. It is. Now, this is like a one last thing that I want to include in this video. These are things that you need for your makeup YouTube channel that makeup won't give you. And number one is confidence, guys. You want to start your YouTube channel, you need to have confidence. Confidence in talking in front of the camera. And let's be honest, some people are born with it, some people have to work for it. I think that whenever it comes to photos, I have confidence in front of the camera, but whenever it comes to video, that one was not easy for me. And I had to start recording videos, and those videos, let me tell you, they're in my YouTube, they're just not public. Those videos are just for me. Those were my practice videos, and they were bad. They were terrible, terrible, terrible. But the only way to start working on that confidence is by you pressing record. Simple as that. Just press record, watch your videos, see what you're doing, what things can you do to get better, and do them. Like write them down and do those things that you said you were going to fix on the next video, and just keep doing it and doing it until you feel that you are comfortable enough with what you have to share it in public, or to the public, I should say. Yeah. Whew. Let me tell you guys, so this is like real parenthesis story here. Last year I wanted to start my YouTube channel with my 14 days of Valentine's Day looks. So I recorded those videos, but those videos were awful. I was like, you could barely hear me talking because, I was trying all of that. So yeah, they were bad videos, but I just kept recording them. I sent them to my family. Why my family? I mean, my mom and my sisters, and I think that even my husband watched it. I just wanted to hear their opinions. Like, hey, what do I do? What do I fix? Like, what do I need to do? Would you be interested in watching something like this? Just sending basically the video to people that I trusted enough that I was not going to feel judged, and them giving me ideas that I took, and then I just, kept fixing it until, like I said, I felt like I had a good video and I put it out there. And even then, right now, if I watch that video, I still think it's not that great anymore. But of course, along the way, I've become more and more comfortable with the camera to, the point where I'm at right now. Oh, this is another one. Please, please, please don't do, please, please, please don't do this. So if you are recording, personally, I record with my back camera because number one, back camera, I think it's better. And number two, if I record with my front camera, I'm going to be freaking looking at myself all the time. And it's not going to look like I am talking to you guys. It's going to look like I am talking to myself, and just, please don't do that. No, 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 no. It looks terrible. It looks terrible whenever you are talking to yourself on the camera and just like, oh yeah, just looking at how pretty you look or whatever. And like, let me tell you guys, you are not that way. You don't build a community. You don't build that sense of like trust, or that that I am talking to you and not talking to myself, and just too busy looking at myself to actually pay attention to you. So you always want to make sure that you are looking at the camera. It is okay to once in a while look, and I do it sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes a little too much, and I can recognize it. I recognize it on my videos, but I think I've gotten better at that. Anyway, so it's not bad to look at yourself once in a while to make sure that everything is still looking good, that you're still like within the frame or whatever, like I am right now. Okay, yeah, good. Keep talking to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's really, really annoying whenever somebody is just like, looks like they're talking to themselves. Anyway, so another tip that I have for you, and this helped me at first, it's having a script. Before you start your video, script it. You know, if you, and that will also help with confidence because you will know exactly what you're going to say to the camera. But please don't be like this and read. If you have to, script your video beforehand, especially with reviews, so you don't miss any detail. Like, no, don't be like that. Please don't. So, script it, you know, write it down. And if you want it, like have it in front of you in case that you need something from that script that you might have forgotten, or if you want to make sure that you are not forgetting anything that you want to say to your viewers. Another tip that I have for you is research your market, research your competence, watch videos of the people that you are looking for to be like. If you want to have a review channel, watch review channels and check what videos are doing better. Which videos have more views, more engagement? How do you know that? Look at their comment section, look at their likes. Because, you know, I think that videos, I think views start counting at minute or at second 30, I'm sorry. After 30 seconds, it's count as a view. But that doesn't mean that the people that were watching for those 30 seconds were fully engaged in the video. Look at the comment section to see, you know, if people were engaging in the conversation, the video, and how many likes those videos have. That's how you're gonna know if that video was good or not. Also, check for the ones that are not doing good because, you know, if you want to do good, you don't want to do videos that are not doing good in people that are obviously already out there and that are big in that kind of market. Same thing goes for project pan stuff, guys. Like, check out there which videos do better. And I personally have noticed that a simple project pan does really good. But whenever you start getting into more technicalities and more complicated project pans, like, I don't know, just all the ones that are out there, they really don't get that many views. It's too technical. People don't like technicalities. People like simple stuff. So, yes, that's personally what I've noticed, and that's exactly why I don't branch out to other kinds of project pan. First of all, because I cannot handle more than one. It's too much. And two, because I've noticed that those videos don't do good. So, why am I going to do something that doesn't do good? And last but not least, guys, get on YouTube Shorts and Reels and all that stuff. It looks like, you know, and I'm not saying that that's all you should be doing. I'm just saying you should use that as, you know, a compliment to your. If you hear my stomach, I'm sorry, I'm starving. Anyway, I hope you don't, because the mic is like here close to my stomach. Oops. Anyway, like I said, get on YouTube Shorts. And not as a, I mean, if you want to be a full-time YouTube Shorts, that's okay. But I personally like it as a complement to my long format videos. Videos, for example, that I know that will not get as many views, I much rather turn those into shorts. For example, I've learned that, you know, doing a look with an older eyeshadow palette, just one look. For example, I came out with a look for Halloween with a palette that came on 2021. And because, you know, people already watch reviews and looks for that, they really didn't watch my video. That video had less than 100 views. It had like 76, 78, something like that. And I've gotten to the point where most of my videos get more than 100 views. I consider my video a good video if it has more than 100 views. But like I said, that video really fell back, and other videos that I had like that were really, really low. So I think that from now on, I want to move to those kind of videos or content into a short format content because it doesn't make time for me. Sense, guys. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Need to spend, you know, the time and the energy into sitting here, recording, doing it, and then go ahead and edit it for hours to have less than 100 views. Like, no. And on the opposite hand, if I make it a reel or a short, I will most likely get a little bit more views, even if it doesn't turn into any sort of watch time, because on YouTube it's like watch time. It still gives me traffic, and it makes people maybe come into my channel, see what I'm doing, and decide if I want, if they want to subscribe or not. So yeah, just try to get on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok maybe. Just do one, and you can post that same one into all platforms. But I'm still working on it. I am not like really big into YouTube Shorts. I am trying to put more reels out there, but I'm still not very good at it, the whole editing. I'm starting to get into the whole CapCut templates and all of that, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, but all right guys, I think those were all of my tips and ideas and all of that. I really hope that this video helps you in starting your makeup beauty or makeup/beauty YouTube channel. If there's anything else that you would like for me to maybe, let you know, let me know in the comments down below, and I will be more than happy to write whatever I know. Like I said, I'm a very small YouTuber, tiny, minuscule, but I feel like in the past 11 months, 10 months, 10, 11, 10, 10 months, I've learned a lot, and, I've learned through highs and ups, looking how my content does really well and how my content does really bad. And I just, it's just everything to me. It's a learning experience. I check absolutely everything and I put it together to make better content for you. And speaking of better content for you, I am coming up with 14 days of Valentine's Day looks starting on February 1st to February 14th. Basically, I am going to be using, I think I have a community poll. Yes, I do. I know. I have a community poll where I posted some of the eyeshadow palettes that I have that I am going to create looks with. And basically every day I'm going to be featuring a different eyeshadow palette. Some of those, no, not some of those, all of them so far are older eyeshadow palettes with a Valentine Day theme. I have like 3 Natasha Denona ones. I have ColourPop. I have, what else do I have? I have Huda Beauty. Anyway, you name it. You name it. Now I sound like I have a huge collection of it. No, I don't. But with the palettes that I have, I'm going to be coming up with with one makeup look for Valentine's Day, guys. So if that is something that you're interested in, definitely, don't forget and subscribe to my channel. And click on that bell notification button. Like I said, that series is starting February 1st. Mark it on your calendar. Alright guys, that is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it educational, informational, a good video for you that helps you start your YouTube channel, your makeup YouTube channel. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button so you don't miss any single one of my videos. And I will see you on the next one. Bye guys. Also, if you're interested in this makeup, it's gonna come up next week, probably on Saturday. 5 looks 1 palette featuring the one that I had for my not my project pan, Shop My Stash. Anyway, now bye.